America First will be the major and overriding theme of my administration.
He undermines our democratic alliances while embracing dictators who appeal to his vanity.
Republican President Donald Trump won election in 2016, promising to put America first. His Democratic opponent, Joe Biden, wants to restore U.S. global leadership and overturn many of Trump's actions. Here's where they stand on China and the Middle East. Under Trump, U.S.-China relations have slid to their lowest levels in recent history. Trump claims he's the first president in decades to stand up to Beijing, and his campaign accuses Biden of appeasing China as U.S. manufacturing jobs declined.
Joe Biden's agenda is made in China. My agenda is made in the USA.
Trump entered into a high-stakes trade war with China before reaching a partial Phase 1 trade deal in January, but he has since shut the door on Phase 2 negotiations, expressing unhappiness with Beijing's handling of the coronavirus pandemic. Biden argues that China relishes a chaotic Trump administration. The former vice president says he will bring multilateral pressure to bear on China through renewed relations with U.S. allies.
President Trump has really tried to put China at the center of the election campaign this year as he seeks re-election. He's accused Joe Biden, his Democratic opponent, of being soft on China throughout his career, in particular on trade. Biden, for his part, says that a rising China has benefited from Trump's alienation of American allies.
Trump has questioned the benefits of U.S. military interventions in the Middle East. In 2018, he pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal. After Iranian proxies and U.S. forces clashed in Iraq, Trump ordered the January strike that killed powerful Iranian commander Qasem Soleimani. Biden condemned the strike and proposes a narrower focus for the U.S. military in the region, working with local allies on counterterrorism. The Democratic nominee has said he would re-enter the Iran nuclear agreement, but only if Iran first resumed complying with restrictions on its nuclear program.
Biden's foreign policy in general has had a strong emphasis on rebuilding American alliances overseas, and that includes on Iran, where he's been particularly critical of Trump for breaking with allies that the US had, together agreed on the Iran nuclear deal, including European nations.
Like past presidents, Trump has pledged to secure peace between Israel and the Palestinians. In 2018, the administration moved the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, a move that angered Palestinians and their supporters. More recently, in a rare victory for U.S. diplomacy in the region, Trump brokered a deal between Israel and the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. The two Arab states agreed to normalize diplomatic relations with Israel, breaking a quarter-century-long taboo. Biden welcomed the agreements and said if elected, he would leverage these growing ties into progress toward a two-state solution in the Middle East.